The floor beneath you is a trap. You ignore the micro-tremors in your stride. This is the geometry of balance falling. It begins with the gradual weakening of your lower body. A sudden loss of stability follows. The outcome is inevitable. Devastating hospital visits erase decades of careful planning. You face the permanent loss of living independently. Your home becomes a medical facility. The knee joint is an architectural marvel, yet it degrades in silence. Cartilage wears down without setting off alarms. Society frames this decay as natural aging. That is a statistical lie. Structural collapse is a consequence of biomechanical neglect. The quadriceps act as the primary suspension system. When they atrophy, the skeletal frame absorbs shock. Bone grinding against bone creates microfractures. Gravity exploits weakness. Every step down a staircase tests your structural integrity. A hesitation translates to a miscalculation in load distribution. Vestibular systems in the inner ear rely on ground feedback. Weak ankles corrupt this data stream. Your brain receives false telemetry. Correcting this requires strategic intervention. Movement must become a deliberate protocol. Random walks do not rebuild degraded connective tissue. We isolate the vastus medialis. This teardrop muscle stabilizes the kneecap. Isometric holds force adaptation without joint friction. Sit on a firm surface. Extend one leg forward. Hold the position until muscle fibers tremble. The tremble indicates neurological recruitment. Your nervous system is awakening dormant motor units. This builds architectural resilience. Lower the leg with controlled friction. Eccentric loading thickens tendons. Tendons are the steel cables securing your chassis. Have you noticed subtle changes in your cognitive precision during complex tasks? Share your observations below. Physical deterioration mimics cognitive hesitation. A delayed step mirrors a delayed thought. Both signal systemic vulnerability. The hamstring creates a countertension mechanism. It acts as the brake pedal for your stride. Neglecting it accelerates forward momentum. Perform seated leg curls using resistance bands. Anchor the band to a heavy chair. Pull the heel backward with deliberate force. Feel the activation in the posterior chain. This corrects the anterior dominance caused by sitting. Equilibrium requires symmetrical tension. The ankle complex dictates ground reaction forces. Stiffness here alters the kinetic chain. The knees compensate for immobilized ankles. Restoring joint mobility interrupts the mechanics of balance falling. We deploy calf raises to rebuild the foundational springs. Stand behind a solid barrier. Elevate onto your toes. Descend over 3 seconds. This eccentric control dampens impact. It teaches the Achilles tendon to absorb force. Force absorption prevents skeletal trauma. The hip abductors prevent lateral sway. Weak gluteus medius muscles cause the pelvis to drop. This forces the knee inward. Lateral leg raises in a supine position rebuild this armor. Keep the core braced. Lift the leg outward without rotating the pelvis. You are programming neuromuscular pathways. The brain learns to stabilize the femur. This locks the knee hinge into a safe trajectory. Environmental design works alongside physical reconstruction. Your hallway is a risk corridor. Shadowy transitions disguise tripping hazards. Integrating automated baseboard lighting systems removes visual guesswork. Motion-triggered illumination buys your brain processing time. Review the exact specifications in our resource description. Environmental control is a multiplier for physical capability. You engineer the space to support the organism. You remove random variables. The sit-to-stand maneuver is the ultimate diagnostic. It requires synchronized firing of the entire lower kinetic chain. Inability to perform this predicts institutionalization. Practice the ascent without momentum. Cross your arms over your chest. Drive the heels into the floor. The initial phase requires explosive gluteal power. The terminal phase requires quadriceps lockout. Master this to secure autonomy. Proprioception decays without tactile input. Thick-soled shoes isolate the foot from reality. The brain needs sensory data to compute orientation. Perform these rebuilding protocols barefoot. Let the plantar fascia read the floor texture. This calibrates the internal gyroscope. Spatial awareness dictates movement economy. When you cannot feel the ground, you shuffle. Shuffling is the precursor to collapse. We focus on single leg stability. Walking is controlled descent from one leg to the other. Bipedal motion demands unilateral strength. Stand on one leg beside a wall. Do not lean. Maintain structural alignment for 30 seconds. The micro adjustments in your foot are calculations. Your central nervous system is solving physics equations in real time. Rebuilding weak knees is not about fitness, it is about risk mitigation. You are insulating your future against catastrophic failure. Pain in the joint alters movement mechanics. You limp to avoid discomfort. The limp creates asymmetrical wear on the hips. Unloading the joint through targeted muscle hypertrophy reverses this. The muscle bears the load. The joint glides with restored clearance. Fluid dynamics within the knee require movement. Synovial fluid nourishes the avascular cartilage. Stagnation accelerates cellular death. Controlled oscillation distributes this fluid. Sit and swing the lower leg like a pendulum. Lubricate the hinge without compression. Fear of movement becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You restrict activity to avoid danger. Restriction breeds the exact weakness that causes failure. Breaking this loop requires graded exposure. You introduce manageable stress to the system adapts and hardens. Wall sits provide this graded stress. Lean against a flat surface. Lower your center of mass until thighs are parallel. Endure the burning sensation. It is lactic acid accumulating. It signals metabolic adaptation and muscular fortification. The core is the anchor point for the lower extremities. A weak chassis cannot support strong pistons. Abdominal tension stabilizes the spine. Engage the transverse abdominis during every leg movement. Pull the navel toward the spine. Create internal hydraulic pressure. This pressure decompresses the lumbar vertebrae. It transfers force efficiently to the legs. Power leaks are eliminated. Aging in place demands physiological sovereignty. You cannot rely on external support systems. Your body must remain its own primary asset. The metrics of success are binary. You either maintain upright posture or you succumb to gravity. There is no middle ground. Ligament density responds to tension. The anterior cruciate ligament requires shear force to maintain tensile strength. Avoidance makes it brittle. Controlled multidirectional stepping provides this tension. Step forward then return. Step laterally then return. This maps new vectors in the motor cortex. Your brain builds a library of recovery strategies. A stumble becomes a recoverable event. Visual fixation anchors balance. A wandering gaze destabilizes the vestibular system. Focus on a static point during every exercise. This visual tether coordinates the cervical spine with the pelvis. The body aligns along the optical axis. Instability is corrected at the source. Breathing mechanics influence postural control. Shallow chest breathing raises the center of gravity. Diaphragmatic breathing lowers it into the pelvis. Inhale deep into the abdomen before initiating a movement. Exhale through the exertion phase. This synchronizes respiratory and muscular rhythms. The mechanics of the foot strike dictate kinetic energy transfer. A heel-heavy strike sends shockwaves directly into the patella. Mid-foot strikes dissipate this energy. Calibrating your gait requires conscious observation. Listen to your footsteps. Heavy footfalls indicate a failure in muscular shock absorption. The tibialis anterior is the forgotten muscle of the lower leg. It lifts the foot during the swing phase. Weakness here causes toe drag. Toe drag is the mechanical trigger for a forward stumble. We activate this muscle through seated toe raises. Lift the toes toward the shins. This dorsal flexion clears the ground. It ensures the foot passes over unseen obstacles. You eliminate the mechanical cause of tripping. Bone mineral density relies on axial loading. The femur requires weight-bearing stress to absorb calcium. Osteoporosis thrives in a vacuum of physical effort. Resistance training provides the mechanical signal for bone remodeling. The skeletal structure fortifies itself against impending impact. Density equals survivability. Sleep architecture impacts motor learning. The brain consolidates movement patterns during deep sleep cycles. Sleep deprivation fragments this neurological integration. Your reaction time degrades after a single night of poor rest. A microsecond delay in muscle firing alters the outcome of a stumble. Hydration levels dictate fascial elasticity. Dehydrated fascia becomes rigid and restrictive. It binds the musculature and limits the range of motion. Optimal fluid intake maintains the sliding surfaces within the body. Tissues glide without friction. The mechanical system operates at peak efficiency. Nutrition is the raw material for structural repair. Protein synthesis is required to rebuild damaged muscle fibers. Deficiencies accelerate the timeline of atrophy. Systemic inflammation degrades the articular cartilage. Processed diets fuel this inflammatory cascade. The joint environment becomes acidic and corrosive. Managing inflammation is a structural defense mechanism. You preserve the joint surface by controlling systemic variables. The organism functions as an integrated unit. Footwear choices alter the geometry of the spine. Elevated heels shift the center of mass forward. The lower back overcompensates to prevent a fall. Zero-drop shoes restore the natural alignment. The calcaneus rests on the same plane as the metatarsals. The posterior chain operates from a neutral baseline. The psychology of a fall alters behavior patterns. The trauma imprints on the nervous system. You hesitate before executing familiar movements. This hesitation disrupts fluid mechanics. The movement becomes segmented and robotic. Segmented movements are inherently unstable. Rebuilding confidence requires physical proof of capability. The brain demands empirical evidence of stability. You provide this evidence through controlled repetition. The threshold for catastrophic failure lowers with every passing year. The margin for error narrows. Precision in movement becomes mandatory for survival. Every repetition is an act of defiance against entropy. You are reclaiming territory lost to inactivity. The blueprint for independence is physical capability. The alternative is a rapid descent into frailty. The timeline accelerates after the first major incident. Recovery becomes a statistical anomaly. Your home is a fortress only if you can navigate it. Stairs become impassable barriers. Bathrooms become hazard zones. To neutralize the threat of balance falling, comment the word architecture below. Subscribe to protect your most valuable asset, your cognitive longevity. This material is for educational and strategic purposes and does not constitute medical or financial advice. Consult qualified professionals before altering your structural routines.